So, we're reading now the fourth SCP of today, and I got something. I got something in my eye, but while I'm busy trying to get this thing out of my eye, and you all are patiently waiting for me to read the next SCP. You know what? Click that subscribe button so I get a surgery to never have something in my eye ever again. Cause goddamn, you think after who knows how many thousands of years we've lived, where things probably got into our eyes would evolve into things that would not be affected by that anymore. Just because eyes just become pure metallic. No matter what you throw at it, it doesn't hurt unless it's a bullet itself, of course. But hey, let's get stupid and let's get this party started in here, because we're reading Comforting Centipedes. Are there those centipedes that, like, if you put them in your hands, they comfort you? They're like, they make you feel happy. they make you feel good. It better be. Euclid, SCP-1353 are to be kept in the same room but stored separately in sealed plastic tubes. Tubes are to be labeled in accordance with each instance. SCP-1353 instances are to be handled only while wearing full body protective wear. Individuals may only interact with one another for purposes of experimentation. -A are to be kept in a standard humanoid containment chamber. They are to be denied access to any toys, music, books, and other recreational items older than 12 calendar months unless in controlled lab circumstances, but are to be otherwise treated as normal human in containment. -A are permitted access to psychiatric medication upon request in order to mitigate emotional response. They also must keep a daily record of their awareness of SCP-1353 in a journal. These records should be added to document 1 on a weekly basis. Should the SCP-1353-A population exceed more than 5, then the oldest and least healthy are to be killed and remain cremated immediately after culling. There's to be no skin contact with SCP-1353 or -A instances without permission of level 4 or higher personnel. You know what? It's fine. Let's just read like this for a little moment. Maybe this will help me be awake a little bit. SCP-1353 is a given label to the group of animate needle-felted sculptures closely resembling members of the class Chilopoda centipedes. Instances of SCP-1353 varying color and size, typically bearing at least 20 pairs of legs and a pair of functional eyes. Typically, adults can range from 30 to 50 centimeters in length and are on average 2 centimeters in width. SCP-1353 is capable of breeding, but only adult instances are able to create -A. Specimens have been typically found in urban environments, with exception as a result of interaction with trucks and other human transportation. SCP-1353 displays nocturnal behavior and will actively seek out sleeping humans to turn into -A via dermal exposure. Once contact is made, a specimen will use its forcipules to create an incision and enter the human. Please do not enter the human. What? This is the second bug SCP that we're reading this weekend. It's just not comfortable for a long read. But I just don't want to fall asleep, bro. I just want to stay awake and read, bro. Why is it so tough? Maybe if I just pull my hair, like do like the Simpsons style, like, you know, when like Homer like looked skinny because he pulled all the fat back. But I just pull over here, so like a little bit of the skin just gets pulled backwards. It's like, or maybe the pain keeps me awake. Who knows? An end of the human. These forcipules generate a venom that work as a local anesthetic, and thus the incision will usually go unnoticed until the specimen has thoroughly embedded itself onto the skin. Once embedded, the specimen will continue to move underneath the skin but will not cause tissue damage. It is hypothesized that SCP-1353 is capable of creating a minor spatial anomaly to achieve this effect. Approximately 1 week after embedding SCP-1353 will no longer be seen underneath the skin and is assumed to enter a dormant state inside of the host's abdominal cavity. Human hosting on SCP-1353 instances are collectively referred to as -A. -A report being aware of hosting SCP-1353 instances, but do not usually report pain apart from injury caused by initial entry. Are they just okay with an entire bug in the skin? What? Hosts continue to function as normal human beings, with the only exception being when presented with any simulation that invokes feelings of nostalgia. If -A experiences nostalgia of any kind, the hosted SCP-1353 instances will reactivate and continue its movement at random inside this body. This reactivation time has been reported to last at least 15 minutes and at most 5 hours. -A are actually aware of the presence of the movement of the hosted SCP-1353. They will express moderate to extreme discomfort at their reactivation. -A are known to react violently to nostalgia as a result of this, but may eventually adapt to deprive themselves of the emotion. So is that why it's called a comfort centipede? Because like a lot of nostalgic things are comfort to us, and then does it feast on that emotion, on that feeling, or does it not like that feeling? It's like, say, hey, don't live in the it's a tool to make you forget about the past and live in the present. They will express moderate discomfort at the reactivation. -A are known to react violently. Yeah. Okay, addendum 4th, 25th, 2000. An outbreak of -A was reported to Foundation personnel in the city of Austin, Texas, United States of America. Investigation into the outbreak uncovered the source of a population of SCP-1353, currently theorized to have been purposely planted. A single metal box was found as a source of the assumed planted population, containing the following note: inquiry into potential suspects are currently ongoing. Congratulations, you found my box, friend. I'm giving you to this city lots of friends to mend. These furry friends that I've made These furry friends that I've made love you, though they hide, and they will gladly hug you from the inside. Ugh. I'd rather not be hugged from the inside, thank you very much. Addendum A19. The following is a personnel log from -A19, a 47-year-old female of African American descent. A19 reports to have been host to its SCP-1353 instance for the past years, despite having only been under the Foundation custody for the past. So somebody lied. Somebody didn't fully tell the truth here. My left eye is not having it today. Okay. I used to try and... This is the following personal form, yeah. I used to try and laugh and tough out the feeling. I thought I could get used to it. It's like a cat in your lap with its claws stuck in until there are little pricks all on your stomach and legs, and then it climbs in and you feel it for rubbing against the wrong side of your skin. every leg taps alongside each other, and you can feel every thread as it pushes itself a little tunnel inside you. Why did this happen to me? I just woke up thinking about some man with kind eyes I saw down the street the day before. Now, and how he touched my arm and he said he was very sorry before walking off. Same place that morning. I felt it on me. I could see the little bumps of his segment as bulges in my skin as it pushed itself up my shoulder, and watched it climb down my back in the mirror. It went into my belly and then it made itself at home there. But because that's all the food goes, bro. Of course it made itself at home there. Made itself at home in me, is what it says. I didn't read that part. I think I'm not sure. Whenever I'm tired like this, my memory also fluctuates so much. And now every time I'm reminded, it reminds me that it's still there. I can feel its very felty leg. Sometimes it crawls upside down inside me. Do I feel the legs instead of the fur on the wrong side of my skin? Most of the time, though, whenever I'm reminded, I can feel it rubbing away and crawling along my intestines. Every thread, antennae, and even the little bulge of its eyes. The little bulge, that is very clearly. That's a bit too clear to see, honestly. Almost makes me want to stop halfway through and just like rest, but I'm not gonna do that. Today I felt it crawl up inside my neck, back again, my trachea, and legs against the artery. It shimmered up the back of my neck and started shuffling against my skull. The skin was really stretched up and there, and I figured it might have gotten stuck once or twice. Really though, the worst part was that I could kind of hear it when it circled near one of my temples. It sounded like really quiet brushing or squishing against the bone as it crept along. I think its fangs scraped a little too. You never get used to it. You just have to learn to avoid what makes it go. God damn. One of the sentences there remind me of something. I completely forgot what it is that it reminded me of. But hey, yeah, it's the second SCP in the same weekends that are bug related.